Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you all for hopping aboard with the captain for another video. In this one, we have a state rep out of New York, Jamaal Bowman, pulling a fire alarm during proceedings of the government shutdown. Okay, so there was a vote to be taken, and either the federal government was to be shut down or remain open. And prior to this proceeding, this gentleman went into the hallway and pulled the fire alarm. Now he says it was by mistake. He thought it was a some kind of latch or something to open a door. I have video from the local news there, and as well as more video from another state rep who had some fiery words to say in regard to the situation. But let me bring in the local news out of New York. This is from ABC 7 News. Let's see what they're having to say about this.
Bowman, who represents much of the Bronx in Westchester County, is under investigation for pulling a fire alarm before the House voted on the funding bill earlier this evening. A camera captured Bowman pulling the alarm. He says it was an accident and told reporters he was trying to get through a door thinking the alarm would open it. He later...
So before he gets into that, to his statement, this was on video, people. Not hearsay. Is not somebody claiming that he did something and him having, them having to prove that he's the one that did it, him saying, no, I wasn't there. You're on video, sir, doing this. So, and he admitted to doing it. Now, let's listen to his excuse of why he did it.
Released a statement reading in part, quote, "Today I was rushing to make a vote. I came to a door that is usually open for votes, but today would not open. I'm embarrassed to admit that I activated the fire alarm, mistakenly thinking it would open the door."
What fire alarm opens a door? Okay, all fire alarms say fire alarm on it, right? So I'm assuming he can read. Okay, he knows it's in red. It's always designated. Okay, it's everything displays that this is a fire alarm. Why would you think it would open any door? Like it makes zero sense. His excuse makes zero sense. We know why you did it, sir. You did it to impede the proceedings. That's why you did this. You don't have to make a stupid lie about it. Let's keep going.
"I regret this, sincerely apologize for any confusion this caused, but I want to be very clear, this was not me in any way trying to delay any vote."
Right.
Put a dry towel in the dryer
So
with wet clothes.
That's you not wanting to delay any vote or whatever. Okay. All right, sir. Now somebody in particular had some very strong words and opinion about this and wants some major answers. And I'm right there with her, wanting some kind of explanation, some kind of a real investigation into this, because this is absolutely ridiculous what he did. And we have this from The Guardian. Let's listen to see what MTG Marjorie Taylor Greene had to say about this.
He violated the exact same law that January 6th defendants are being prosecuted for every single day. He violated the exact same law, interrupting an official proceeding, and by pulling a fire alarm. It's on video, and the Capitol Police have the information.
Did you see?
This is outrageous. They have it on video.
Have you seen the video?
I haven't seen the video yet, but I'm going to be demanding it. I'm demanding that the Department of Justice prosecute him the same way they prosecuted January 6th defendants. It's the exact same law.
Absolutely. If you're going to prosecute the Jan 6ers for the same thing. They were trespassing, although they were invited into the building and the doors were open for them, most of them. They were able to walk in, get a tour. If you're going to charge them, okay, and send them to prison for disrupting, interrupting, whatever the proceedings, okay, of Congress, this man just did the same thing. He knew what he was doing. He can claim that he's the dumbest man on earth, because obviously you're the dumbest person on earth if you're going to go to a fire alarm and say, oh, I thought it would open the door. That's what keys are for, sir. But anyway, let's keep going.
Exact same law. This is outrageous. He's a Democrat representative. Here's what happened. Catherine Clark, the whip, called the motion to adjourn, and within, I don't know, a few minutes, it was literally right after that, Jamaal Bowman pulls a fire alarm while the vote was happening. You guys, this is unprecedented. The Democrats will do anything to make sure it's shut down because billions of dollars are not going to their favorite country, Ukraine. I mean, you guys really, so Olivia Beavers has tweeted it. This is the law. This is the law. Otherwise obstructs, influences, or impedes any official proceeding or attempts to do so shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. This is.
Yep. So, like she goes on to say, that is the same thing that they've charged the Jan 6ers with. Okay. So, well, look, man, we want the same treatment. We want equal treatment. If you're going to charge the regular Americans, okay, who are not even in Congress, not even a part of it, with the crime of interrupting and disrupting a congressional proceedings, we're talking about January 6th, okay, bring in the same energy for this man who is a congressman. He represents an area of the state of New York. And he had the audacity to go pull a fire alarm to disrupt the proceedings. Go after him the same way. But will that happen? No, it won't happen. It won't happen. Number one, most Republicans won't even stand up like she has and say and demand that it happen. They'll just let it go. They might say a few words about it, but they'll sweep it under the rug and keep going, right? It's the energy that the Democrats give to Republicans when they try to investigate Republicans. Republicans don't reciprocate that back to the Democrats. So you always see the Democrats going super hard at Republicans, getting investigations. They've done it to Donald Trump. They've done it to several other Republicans, right? They did it to Brett Kavanaugh, Supreme Court Justice, when he was up for that seat. They made up lies about him. But when it comes to Democrats actually doing things like this man just pulled the fire alarm and admitted that he did it, all of a sudden we'll see how the energy is in relation to him. Because he should be in prison just like the rest of these guys, man. Enrique Tarrio, Biggs, and the other guys that I did a story on a few weeks back. They got 15 years, 18 years. Enrique Tarrio got 22 years, and he wasn't even in D.C. at all. Wasn't there on January 6th, but got 22 years because of something that he allegedly said or did that he didn't even say or do. There was no evidence that he had anything directly to do with it. 22 years. I'm just saying, like, let's give this man a little bit of, let's give him some attention. DOJ, give this man some attention. That's all we want. But anyway, this is crazy. Of course, all the blame gets put to the right and say that the Republicans are the ones trying to hold this up and hold that up. And then you have a Democrat right here literally doing something to hold up the proceedings. I mean, does he want the government to shut down? It kind of seems that way, because it seems like the Democrats are the main ones. I'm not saying the only ones, but the main ones wanting to send money to Ukraine, wanting to do things that put us as Americans in a worse place than we already are. But it's interesting how things like this occur, but the Republicans get looked at as the bad ones. It's really crazy. And there are some bad Republicans, by the way. Mitch McConnell. Okay, you got some guys, plenty of guys over there, but Mitch McConnell is one of those that just has long been time to go. But anyway, that's for another video. Look, prosecute this man, Jamaal Bowman, whatever his name is, that guy out of the state of New York. I think he represents like Bronx, New York. Prosecute him. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all will, like this video, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. Do you think he did it by mistake? Or do you think that he knew exactly what he was doing and he did it for the reason of disrupting the proceedings? Let me know down below. Also, if you will, share this video with a friend. Even if they're on the left or right, it doesn't matter. They can be from left to right. USA, doesn't even matter, right? Share this with them. Also, hit that subscribe if you have not yet. Appreciate y'all for hopping aboard with the captain. This was the Captain's Quarters Show. I was your host, Errol Milliner, the captain. Until next time, I am gone.